personal branding becomes all the more relevant. Well, I'm going to quote Parag Khanna, the global strategist, who put it in a one simple word, which said connectography. The geography of the world is connected through networks of people and networks of technology. So in a world which is transparent, and I'm going to use a crude word, naked, everybody is exposed to everybody else as long as you're connected. And it's inevitable that we will be connected. Now, let's take a rather negative example, but a very relevant example. When the COVID crisis was on full steam, the United Kingdom had a major challenge. How do we address this? Do we allow people to just go out into the streets and create what they call herd immunity? I'm not an immunologist or an epidemiologist, so I have no idea. But herd immunity, so he says, get everybody out and let them, get used to it. Or like every other country, should we go for, containing them? There was a very senior scientist, a virologist, who said, no, he put his foot down and said that you have to, allow people to be quarantined and contained. So everybody respected the scientist and went ahead and did that. And 2 weeks back, many of you who read the newspapers would know he was asked to resign in shame, because the same person who actually lobbied for quarantining and social distancing was one of the first people to break that rule. Now, here is where the power of personal branding comes. When we as common citizens would have seen this person announcing that as a virologist, I endorse that we need to be social distance. And we said, fine, that's great. And that was his brand. And then 2 weeks down the line, and he broke it in a very bad fashion. He had an illicit relationship with another married woman. This guy himself was married, completely, unethical and very, very inappropriate. Now that man's brand went flat just because of that single incident, and the whole world is watching. The world is watching all these things. Media provides a platform for right or for wrong where people are being showcased. Now, this is one part of it. There's another part which I'd like to highlight. Each one of us in our own inimitable ways. I'm talking about people who don't even get sung. I call them the unsung heroes. These people are making a tremendous difference. These could be the cleaners in the hospitals. These could be the paramedical staff. These could be ambulance people. And these people are doing a remarkable job. And we venerate them, at least in our own communities. So what about the value and worth of their brands? So I think it has to be looked at a larger context of what others see in us, what the world sees in us, rather than what we think we want to portray to the world. It's a conscious, conscientious, continuous aspect of who we are and how the world looks at us. And in a world that is connected, there's no other choice but to be authentic, to be honest, to be truthful to yourself, and that becomes your brand. You don't need to always be, a global leader to have a personal brand. In your own little way, in your own little community, you create those little sparks of differences which make a dent or a difference to the community. And in fact, I think that's where your brand lies. That would be my first thoughts.